Vyse, Aika, Captain Drachma. I just wanted to tell you how much I...
Don't worry about it. The ᗰᗩદેᒪys went through a lot of trouble to capture you. We just like making them mad.
Vyse is just kidding, Fina. You're our friend now. But while we were there, I did want to grab some more loot.
What? Aika, you wanted to stay in Bellena? We barely made it out of there!
Hey! It's an air pirate's duty to liberate any treasure that can help the needy.
Fina, there's something I want to ask you. What is this mission that you're on? What are you looking for? And why is the ᗰᗩદેᒪY after you? We might be able to help.
Alright. I'll tell you. I am a Sylvite, a descendant of the Silver Civilization.
Silver civilization?
Hundreds of generations ago, the world's population was divided into 6 civilizations. One existed under each of the moons in the sky. Green, red, blue, purple, yellow, and silver. Each civilization harnessed the power of its moon by learning how to use moonstones as a source of energy. The entire world went through a technological revolution, but technology advanced faster than the people wielding it. The leaders of each of the civilizations became corrupt, and their ambition led them to war. They used their technology to create weapons. These weapons were called gigas. They were gigantic living weapons that were capable of destroying whole islands.
I've heard about these gigas before. There's a giant and a dragon. But I thought those were all tales parents told their children. I never thought that they were real.
Oh, Aika, they are very real. When the ancient civilizations went to war, they unleashed the gigas on each other. So many people died. Then something happened. The rains of destruction fell. No one knows exactly what caused it. Moonstones fell from each of the moons. They fell for what seemed like an eternity. Thousands of stones fell at a time, like a rainstorm. It was almost as if the moons wanted to make sure that their powers would never be misused again. Millions died in the rains. The stones battered the lands and leveled the cities. All of the ancient civilizations were destroyed. Only a few survivors remained. But even if the rains of destruction never happened, the gigas would have destroyed the world anyway. Now, there are people who are trying to reawaken the gigas.
You mean the ᗰᗩદેᒪY?
Yes, but to command the gigas, it is necessary to find the moon crystals. A moon crystal is a highly concentrated form of moonstone. The original moon crystals used to control the gigas are scattered throughout the world. ᗰᗩદેᒪY is searching for those crystals so they can reawaken the gigas.
And that's why the ᗰᗩദേᒪY kidnapped you, to find out where they were hidden!
Yes, I was sent here to gather the crystals before the ᗰᗩદેᒪys could find them and put them somewhere where they can never be used again. Vyse, Aika, I know I have caused you enough trouble, but I have another favor to ask of you. I would like you to go with me. Help me travel the world in search of the crystals. Please, without my ship, I can't do it. And if ᗰᗩദേᒪY gets the crystals, I don't even want to think about what would happen.
Leave everything to us. We'll go with you and find those crystals.
Yeah, Vyse. I guess this is your chance to see what lies beyond the sunset.
You're right, Aika.
Thank you so much. If you two were to come with me, I would be so honored.
Huh? Vyse, what was that noise? Was that your stomach?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. You can come out now.
Huh?
What is that thing? Where'd it come from?
It's been with me ever since I was a baby. It's from my homeland. It can change its shape and it's usually shaped like a bracelet around my arm.
Actually, the thing is kind of cute. What's its name?
Its name is Cupel. Come, Cupel, say hello to everyone.
It's so cute! I'm very pleased to meet you, Cupel.
Well, Fina, we've got a long journey ahead of us. We'll do our best to help you get the crystals.
Thank you. I'm so glad that you're helping me.
Now, the only problem left is Captain Dyne. I wonder if he'll let us go.
What are you worried about? Even if he does say no, we'll just go anyway. Alright, once we're finished getting everything ready, we'll leave from the underground port.
What's wrong, Vyse? You're looking uncharacteristically grim.
Dad, actually, there's something I have to tell you.
Don't worry. I have a feeling that I already know what you're going to say. I remember when I was your age. The feeling that I had to get away from my own little island and see the rest of the world. But when a man decides to step out onto his own path, he doesn't need to ask for his parents' permission. From now on, you are my equal, son. A man who lives by the skies. There's nothing more honorable than that. You're late on almost every other occasion, but you sure aren't wasting any time to try and get out on your own.
Dad.
Go on. Get out of here, Vyse. Go make your mark in the world.
I hear that you've decided to leave. Your father's told me all about it already. But I know you well enough to figure that it wouldn't be long before you yearn to travel the skies by yourself.
Mom.
It's okay, dear. Everyone ultimately has to fly away from their parents' nest. I knew it was just a matter of when. I knew this day would be coming sometime. It's just that it came a lot sooner than I expected. Or hoped. So stand tall, son. Go chase after those dreams that you've always talked about. And make sure you take care of Aika too, okay?
Thank you all so much for rescuing me from the ᗰᗩδέμαY. I hope that I will be able to repay all of you someday.
Just worry about keeping those moon crystals out of the hands of the ᗰᗩδέμαY. And Vyse, we're all counting on you too.
Don't worry, Dad. I won't let you down. Well, I guess we should get going.
We'll be back soon! Bye, Captain! Bye, everyone!
Vyse, Aika, are you sure you want to do this?
Fina, there's no way we can turn this down. After what you told us about the Gigas, I don't even want to think about what the ᗰᗩδέμαY would do if they got their hands on them. We're the only ones that can stop them. And, well, to be completely honest, I've always wanted to sail the world. And this is my chance! Moon crystals, lost cities, strange lands. I want to see them all with my own eyes. This is my chance to find out what's really out there.
Fina, you couldn't stop us from going even if you tried. This is the kind of adventure that air pirates dream of. If we pass this up, we'd regret it for the rest of our lives.
I understand. Thank you. Thank you all.
Fina, do you have any idea where the crystals might be?
Well, according to the ancient legends, there should be a moon crystal hidden in the lands under each of the moons. The closest ones from here are... the yellow moon of Belleza and the red moon of Nasr.
Well, there's no chance of getting back into ᗰᗩδέμαY right now. You should probably wait a while before going back there. If you go east from here, you'll reach Nasr. With a normal ship, you'd probably never make it through the stone reefs on the way. But, now that the little Jack is equipped with a harpoon cannon, you've got a pretty good chance of making it through.
Sounds like a plan. We're heading east to Nasr, and we're going to get that red moon crystal.
We've been standing around here long enough. Let's get going.
Well, Dad, I guess it's time to say goodbye.
Remember everything I've taught you. Make us proud, son.
Wow! There's nothing here but sand!
So this is a desert. I've heard sailors talk about them before, but it's my first time actually seeing one.
Now that you mention it, I've heard sailors talking about them too. They said that the Nasr deserts are so hot. If you walk around in the sun too long, your hair catches on fire. Everyone carries buckets of water around with them so they could put their friend's hair out. And then...
Oh, come on, Aika. You don't actually believe those crazy stories. Sometimes I wonder what goes on in that head of yours.
Don't come crying to me when your head bursts into flames. That glass eye patch you wear will intensify the sun's rays and fry your brain. I'm just kidding, Vyse. It's just a story that I heard a long time ago. I didn't really believe it either. But you can't be too careful.
The moonstones that fall from the red moon give off a great deal of heat. It's too hot for most plants to survive. Because of this, the lands of Nasr have been reduced to a barren wasteland.
I see. There isn't much down there besides sand and rock. The red moon crystal should be hidden somewhere in the desert, right?
That's right, Vyse. It is buried deep within the ancient temple of Pyron.
An ancient temple? I'll bet there's all kinds of treasure in there. Maybe some gold and gems and magic stuff and nice clothes and stuff. If we find a bunch of treasure, we'll be rich. We can go buy whatever we want. What's the first thing you'd buy, Fina?
Buy? What does that mean, exactly?
What? Fina? You don't know what that means?
I'm terribly sorry. I've never seen the rest of the world before, and...
You don't need to look very far to find a shop. Everyone buys stuff. It's normal. Well, Fina, you really don't get out much, do you? According to the map, there's a city nearby called Maramba. Let's go there first.
I'm too old for this.
Let us be thankful for our safety.
Serves 'em right.
So ye the blue rogue Vyse that everyone's been talking about around these parts. We'll teach ye a thing or two.
The enemy ship's approaching! They're getting too close! We're right in range of their cannons, Vyse!
Turn hard and get some distance between us. We'll need more room if we want to fire the S-cannon.
Aye aye! We'll show these black pirates a thing or two then.
Vyse, this is it! This is where the red moon crystal is buried!
Great! Let's land this ship and search the place right away.
Wait, boy. Head to town first. I've got some things I need to take care of. There's a port city named Maramba near here. Go there first. Got it?
Sure. No problem. I just thought that we could, never mind. It doesn't matter to me. So this is Maramba. It's so hot.
Huh? Where'd the captain go?
Hey!
Wait! Captain! Where are you going?
This is where we part company. I've got my own quest to worry about. I've got to find Rachma.
What? Wait a second! What are we supposed to do? We're in the middle of a desert without a ship! How are we supposed to continue on our mission?
That is not my concern. I have no interest in crystals or temples. I must find Rachma. I cannot waste any more time babysitting.
Hey! Come back here, you eye-patch-wearing freak! You rusty old man! Hey! Are you listening to me?
Oh my, this isn't good at all. What should we do?
Huh? We can't even get out of the city, let alone make it to the temple. We're stuck here.
Well, we have no choice right now other than to start exploring the city. Maybe we could find someone who could take us to the temple. That's all we can do, for now.
What happened? Were you left behind by your ship? That is an unfortunate tale. I'm sorry. I know of no one who may have a ship available for rent right now. Well, since you are here without much choice, you may as well try to enjoy your stay. I hear there is a beautiful new dancer at the tavern.
You are a sailor, are you not? I can tell by your smell. Sailors are nothing but trouble. I had a daughter, but she fell in love with this sailor who drifted into town one day. The next thing I knew, she ran off with this good-for-nothing sailor and left me here to run the shop. By myself! I've not heard from her since. She's probably lying dead in a gutter somewhere by now.
Ah, spices. I can't quite place the smell, but it's rather pungent, and yet sweet, somehow. They're using quite a few moonstones to create those intense flames. Maybe that's the secret to roasting them just right.
Welcome, my friend. Are you planning on crossing to the other part of the city? Perhaps you wish to ride a dabu. The sands of the desert are too hot to walk upon. It's best to take a dabu. Dabu stands are marked with red poles. You can dismount from your dabu wherever you see those red poles.
Why, hello there, handsome. I've never seen you around here before. If you've come to rest your weary feet, you've come to the right place. Make yourself comfortable and stay a while.
That actually sounds like a great idea. It's been a while since we've had time to relax.
Please, stay. Stay as long as you like. Sit down. Sit down.
Oh, in Nasr, I guess they just sit on the ground?
Yeah, it feels good to finally sit down.
Well, we shouldn't rest too long. We gotta go look for a ship. I wonder where we can find one. Maybe we should try the docks. I can't believe that Captain Drachma just left us here. I'm sure he had his reasons to leave, but I wish he said something sooner. He didn't have to leave us here in the desert, right, Vyse? 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 Have you heard a single word I've said?
Yeah, I'm listening. You were talking about the desert.
You're acting like you've never seen a girl before. If you could pry your eyes away from that dancer for a few seconds.
Okay. It's just that she's such a good dancer. I didn't want to insult her by, looking away. New lands, new customs, you know?
What kind of excuse was that? You're undressing her with your eyes. Not that it would take that long. You weren't zooming in, were you?
I'm sorry. But seriously, don't you think she's looked over here more than just a few times? I think she likes me.
Yeah, right. Fina, will you try and talk some sense into him?
Do you really find it that hard to believe? Well, Vyse is very attractive. I don't think it would be strange at all if that dancer was looking at him.
You're kidding, right? Vyse wouldn't want someone like her. I mean, who knows where she's been?
Do you travel a lot? Tell me something. You wouldn't happen to be the group of air pirates that escaped from the Grand Fortress now, would you?
Huh? How'd you know about that?
Well, if you hang out in places like this, you overhear all kinds of things. Rumors, local gossip, news about the other lands. You even hear stories about air pirates needing a ship. If you want, I can give you a lift. What do you say?
Really? Thanks. That'll help us a lot.
Wait a second. Why would you help us? You don't even know who we are.
Let's just say that anyone who can escape from the Valuan Grand Fortress interests me. My name is Bellena. I'll begin making preparations. Meet me at the port first thing tomorrow morning. See you around, handsome.
Welcome! Oh, yes! Bellena mentioned you would be coming. Your room is ready. Ever since Bellena started dancing in Maramba, more and more tourists have been coming and business has increased threefold. Since you are a friend of Bellena's, I will give you a special rate on your room. Sleep well.
Should I have left those kids there? Bah! What am I worrying about? Someone else will take care of them. Wait. That ship. It looks like...
Good morning. I trust you slept well last night.
It was the best night's sleep I've had in a long time. So I guess we should get ready and start exploring the desert.
Only those who have walked through the desert can truly know its size, is a saying we have here in Nasr. It's too difficult to cross the desert on foot because of the heat. A mere half-day's walk can be deadly. You'll need a ship to cross it.
A ship, huh? Is this one yours?
Ah, yes. It's not much, but it's very reliable.
Bellena, why are you going out of your way to give us a ride? You don't even know us.
You aren't very grateful, are you? If you were dying of thirst and someone offered you water, you'd probably ask where it came from first.
What?
All right. If you must know, then I'll tell you. My father was a soldier. He was a poor man, and sometimes a little short-tempered, but he was a good man, and a good father. We struggled to get by, and my father was barely able to support us. We had nothing to rely on but each other, but we were happy. Until that day 20 years ago. 20 years ago, Valua and Nasr declared war on each other, and my father was killed in battle. When he died, we had nothing. No food, nobody to support us, nobody to raise us. We had to live on the streets. Some say you can't die from a broken heart, but they're wrong. My mother died shortly after my father. She was so sad. I was alone and scared I had to fend for myself on the streets. And that is how I ended up living like this.
Oh, Bellena. We're so sorry. We had no idea.
Ever since then, I've hated war. Hundreds of people die. Hundreds more families have to go through what I went through. And that is why I'm letting you. No, I want you to use my ship. Please.
We'll do it.
Thank you oh so much.
Bellena, I'm sorry for what I said earlier. I shouldn't have spoken to you that way. I lost my parents when I was young too. I know what you went through.
That's quite all right. As long as you understand and don't take my generosity for granted. All right, everyone. Get on board. The Temple of Piran lies far to the east, in the middle of the desert. Let's go.
This is the Temple of Piran? It's huge! I can't believe it! It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen!
The people of the old world were able to build this thing in this heat? And it's built on sand, too! It's incredible!
Deep within this temple lies the red crystal. Be careful, though. According to Sylvite lore, it is guarded by hordes of creatures.
Well then, let's get going. Oh, Bellena! What are you going to do?
I'll be waiting out here. And besides, I won't be able to help you fight off monsters in this outfit.
Well, it might be a little rough in there for a beautiful woman like yourself.
Oh, really? What about me and Fina? We're women too, you know? Just what are you trying to say? Come on, Fina. Let's leave Macho Man behind and get the crystal ourselves.
That might be kind of fun. We'd probably get it faster without him.
Hey! Wait a minute! I didn't mean...
Watching the three of you really cheers me up. You're all such good friends, and Vyse is so funny.
Well, I'm sure a beautiful woman like yourself has got herself a much, much, much better guy than Mr. Foot in his mouth.
Sorry, there's no one special in my life right now. Well, there is someone that I'm in love with, but he would never give me a second look. But I don't want to talk about it right now. You should probably get going. I'll be waiting here. Be careful in there, okay?
Don't worry. We'll be back before you even notice that we were gone. I wonder what this pedestal is for. It's got a strange indentation on the surface.
Let's try this!
Let's try this! We did it!
That was easy.
That was fun! Let's try this!
Thank the moons. Let's try this!
Yeah! Yeah!
Let's try this!
Let's try this! Let's try this!
everyone is okay.
Wow. So this is a moon crystal.
It's so beautiful. I'm getting weak in the knees just looking at it.
A moon crystal is the most concentrated source of energy that you will ever see. It was created by distilling a moonstone into its purest form. Moon crystals are pure energy. This crystal alone has the power of thousands. No, tens of thousands of moonstones.
So this crystal is powerful enough to control one of the Gigas.
Look at the light radiating from the crystal. Even though thousands of years have passed since the destruction of the old world, the crystal still shines as bright as ever. Between the power of these crystals and the destructive forces of the Gigas, it's easy to see how so much of the world was destroyed. It's sad. The people of the old world had so much power, but they used it to make weapons instead of helping each other.
There's no way we can let Valua get their hands on one of these.
Fina, leave it up to us. We'll keep it safe. The Valuans are going to have to take it off my dead body before I hand it over to them. There's so much of the world that I still have to see. I'm not going to let them wake some ancient guardian to destroy half of it now.
Thank you, Vyse. I know you will do your best to keep it safe.
Bellena! Sorry to have kept you waiting for so long. I hope you weren't too worried about us.
I'm so glad you're all right. Did you find the moon crystal?
Of course we found it.
I knew you could do it. Would it be all right if I took a look at it? Wow. So this is one of the legendary moon crystals. It's more beautiful than I ever imagined. Thank you so much. I'm sure that Lord Galshan will be very pleased.
What? What are you talking about?
Let me show you.
Bellena, who are you?
Let me reintroduce myself. I am Belleza, the 4th Admiral of the Imperial Armada. I specialize in covert operations. You don't need to get your hands bloody to win battles. Sometimes, a little trickery goes a long way.
You! You tricked us!
Bellena? Or, Belleza. So everything that you said, about your parents, about war, about your childhood, was it all a lie? Did you just say that to get us to trust you?
I told you the truth. I never said my father was from Nasr. He was a Valuan soldier, and he did die in battle. Years later, I too became a soldier. I want to put an end to all wars, so nobody has to go through what I went through. Countries go to war arguing over borders and resources. If the world was united under one rule, there would be no more war. That is why we need the power of the Gigas to make sure no one opposes us. Valua must rule the world.
Belleza! No! Don't!
Red Gigas, Requiem, as bearer of the Red Moon Crystal, I command you to awaken and do my bidding.
Fina? What did she do? This is bad, right?
Requiem. No, she can't be.
Goodbye, handsome. Requiem, I command you. Engulf these three in your flames.
Vyse, Aika, hurry! We must run!
Fina, what's going on?
Belleza, she is summoning Requiem, the Red Gigas. She's using the power of the Red Moon Crystal to awaken him.
She what? I guess we are going to have to run. Aika, Fina, let's get out of here! Is that...
Yes, that is the Red Gigas, Requiem.
So, those weren't statues in front of the temple. They were its heads!
It's looking at us! Run!
Ah!
Fina!
Fina! Are you alright? Come on, we gotta go!
I'm sorry, I tripped.
Aika, Fina, take cover! It missed us! Something hit it in the head!
I can't leave you three alone, can I? Stop gawking and get on!
Captain!
Captain, you came back for us!
Hurry! Maybe we can take that thing out in the Little Jack!
Admiral Belleza, that ship is rescuing them.
Ready the Lynx. I want to make sure they don't escape.
Yes, Admiral.
Well, handsome. Now we can see what you're made of.
Captain! You came back just in time!
I didn't come back for you. My search for Rocknom brought me back to this desert. And I wasn't about to watch the three of you get roasted by that thing.
Hey, Fina, get a load of the captain. I wonder how long he can act like he doesn't care about us.
Aika, you really shouldn't tease him like that.
Who's acting? I just want to find Rocknom. Rotten little brat's always getting me into trouble.
Calm down, Captain. But what should we do with that thing?
Well, let's treat it like a practice run for when I finally do fight Rocknom. That thing packs quite a punch. Do not get hit by that beam no matter what. I don't know if the little Jack can take a direct hit.
Aye. Let's go. Hey, Captain, do you have any ideas on how to fight this thing?
You know as much about this thing as I do, boy. Just stay up high and see what he does for now.
Yeah! We did it! We knocked it off balance!
Yeah, but, well, it doesn't look like we did any damage to it, though.
don't know how long we can keep this up. It just feels like we're only prolonging to our own deaths. He's gotta have a weakness. Let's try attacking its head. We may get hit in the process, but we need to take a chance. Let's bring the little Jack in closer. Damn! Nothing! We got in as close as we could, but our cannons did almost nothing to it.
It's no use, boy. The only thing we're managing to do is damage our own ship. We can't continue fighting like this for much longer. We must retreat for now. Get us out of range of his attacks, boy. We need to think of a new strategy for now.
You're right, Captain. I suppose we got no other choice.
Well then, full speed ahead! Get out of range of that thing's attacks!
Nothing is working!
If we keep fighting it head on, we're going to lose!
Hey, Fina! Can you think of a way to stop it?
Gigas don't make their own decisions. They only obey commands given to them by the ones who awakened them. Until Belleza commands it to stop, there's nothing we can do.
Huh. So if something were to happen to Belleza... I got it! I know how to stop that thing!
You mean attack Belleza's ship, right? If we can stop her, we can force her into calling off the Gigas.
You got it!
That's a good idea. Either way, we'll last longer against her than we will against that thing. All right, full rudder! Target Belleza's ship! All hands to battle stations!
Let's go! Aye, aye, Captain!
Meet my flagship, the Lynx. Now I will show you the true power of the Imperial Armada. My magic cannon will take care of that little ship of yours.
Damn! The Lady Admiral's good. It's almost as if she can read our every move.
Vyse, I can't find any openings. Her defense is too good. What should we do?
That ship's quicker than it looks. They may have surprised me this time, but I always have a backup plan. Preparation is one of the keys to victory, handsome.
Damn! She's too good! I can't find any openings!
Boy, we need to get into a good position to fire the harpoon cannon.
Lady Belleza, the enemy vessel is trying to circle around us at what appears to be their top speed.
Their ship may be fast, but we only need to ensure that they do not get into position to fire that harpoon cannon.
This isn't fair! Why won't she just sit still like everyone else does? How does she expect us to hit her with a harpoon cannon like this?
Aika, signal Belleza's ship. Tell them that we will attack if they don't call off the Gigas.
Aye, aye, that.
Now all we need is for that Lady Admiral to listen to our demands.
Don't worry, Captain. Belleza's not the kind of person that would needlessly sacrifice the lives of her crew. I'm sure she'll call off the Gigas.
Belleza, please. The Gigas!
There was a reply from Belleza's ship. We have called off the Gigas. We are making an emergency landing. I repeat, we have called off the Gigas. We are making an emergency landing.
We did it!
You may have won the battle, but you are far from winning the war. There are 5 crystals left. The Valuan Armada never makes the same mistake twice. You shall not defeat us again.
And we won't make the same mistake of underestimating you again, either. We'll get those crystals. Fina, where should we go next?
Southwest of Nasr, beyond the South Ocean, there is a continent under the Green Moon.
Really? There's a continent on the other side of the South Ocean?
Yes, the green crystal should be there.
Ha! That's the continent of Izataka. Our soldiers are already there. Besides, the South Ocean has a strong headwind. You'll never make it across with that tiny ship of yours.
No need to worry about that. We're taking your ship's engine. With that much power, we can get across South Ocean in no time.
What? Then how am I going to get back?
We all decided that you should go back on foot. You trick us, we take your engine. I think we're even now. What was that saying? Only those who have walked through the desert can truly know its size.
You want me to walk? Ha! Well, I guess I don't have much of a choice. I never thought I would truly know the size of the desert. Hey, handsome. You win this time, but Valua is more powerful than you can imagine. The trip to Ixataka is long and perilous. The chance you'll survive long enough to get there is pretty slim. Are you sure you still want to go? You still have time to reconsider.
Real sailors aren't afraid of the unknown. I want to see the world. I'm not going to rest until I left my mark on it, and I won't let anything or anyone stand in my way.
I understand. You're rash and impulsive. I hope you survive long enough for us to meet again.